the first thing I saw wasn't my daughter-in-law. It was the tiny pair of baby shoes sitting beside her worn-out suitcase on a cracked apartment floor. Then I looked up and realized she was 8 months pregnant, exhausted, and trying to smile through tears. In that heartbreaking moment, I understood that something had gone terribly wrong, and I had no idea my own son was at the center of it. If you believe in kindness, forgiveness, hope, and second chances, please like this video, leave a comment, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel. Every act of support helps our community continue sharing stories that remind us humanity still exists. My name is Meredith, and for months I believed my son, Graham, when he told me his wife, Eliza, had left him without explanation. He claimed she wanted freedom and wasn't ready to become a mother. As painful as it was, I trusted him because he had always seemed responsible. Still, something deep inside me never accepted that story completely. Eliza had always been gentle, thoughtful, and deeply excited about the baby. None of it made sense. One bright afternoon I decided to visit the neighborhood where I had heard she might be staying. After asking around, I found a small apartment building that looked as though it had seen better days. When Eliza opened the door, I barely recognized her. Her face was pale, her clothes were simple, and her swollen feet told the story of a difficult pregnancy. Despite everything, she welcomed me with quiet kindness instead of anger. As we sat together, I noticed there was almost no food in the kitchen and only a second-hand crib waiting for the baby. She hesitated before finally revealing the truth. Graham had secretly emptied their joint savings, convinced her to sign documents she thought were routine financial papers, and left her responsible for unpaid bills while he moved in with another woman. When she confronted him, he told her she would only ruin his future if she stayed. Ashamed and heartbroken, she left without telling anyone because she didn't want our family torn apart. Every word felt like a knife. I wanted to deny it, but the paperwork, bank statements, and legal notices lying on the small table proved everything. I realized I had judged the wrong person while the woman carrying my grandchild had been struggling completely alone. That afternoon changed my life. I brought groceries, arranged medical appointments, and insisted Eliza move into my home until the baby arrived. She resisted at first, afraid she would be a burden, but I reminded her that family is measured by love, not by blood or mistakes. When Graham learned what I had done, he expected me to defend him. Instead, I looked him in the eye and told him that being a father meant more than sharing a last name. It meant responsibility, honesty, and sacrifice. Until he accepted the consequences of his choices, I could not stand beside him. It was the hardest decision I had ever made as a mother. Weeks later, on a beautiful sunny morning, Eliza gave birth to a healthy baby girl named Clara. As I held my granddaughter for the first time, I realized that even the deepest betrayals cannot destroy a future built on love. Graham eventually admitted what he had done and began taking responsibility through the courts and by supporting his daughter. Forgiveness did not happen overnight, but accountability became the first step toward healing. Eliza slowly rebuilt her confidence. She found work after recovering, surrounded herself with people who truly cared, and created a peaceful home filled with laughter instead of fear. Watching her smile again reminded me that hope often arrives quietly, carried by ordinary acts of compassion. Before this story ends, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever seen someone find the strength to rebuild their life after being deeply betrayed? Leave a meaningful comment and share the lesson this story reminded you of. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, leave a meaningful comment, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss another emotional journey. Remember, sometimes the family we choose to protect becomes the very reason someone finds the courage to live, love, and believe again.